Hi, this is Hannah. So I'm finally getting around to making a video answering some questions that I was asked. I didn't do it last night because I ended up getting home around like 9, and I know that's not super late, but I had initially not even planned on going out at all. So I was just super tired when I got home. I admittedly was on here for an hour, but then I just wasn't really feeling it, and so I got off and I started to watch Shutter Island, and I ended up passing out like halfway through that, unfortunately. So, but yeah, so I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure that no one really noticed or cared except for me, but, you know, one person still matters. Person is a person. Alright, so, the first question that I was asked was, books that you're currently reading / are done reading. And I'm assuming that, done reading, that's, recently, because if I listed off every book that I've been done reading, that would just be, no, we're just not going to do that. So, I just finished reading Invisible Monsters by Chuck Palahniuk. If you have not read this book, you should do that, because this is an amazing book. Any of his books are really good, but this one in particular is my favorite book by him. If you're not really, into this book, initially, then you're probably not going to be into it at all, and in which case, you should probably read Fight Club, because Fight Club is it's written very differently. You can tell it's the same author, but it's, or at least watch Fight Club with Brad Pitt and Edward Norton. It's directed by David Fincher, who does no wrong. And, you know, if you like the movie, then you will like the book, because the book is even better. I know that that's trite, I know it's cliche, but the book is better. And I'm also just starting to read The Stand by Stephen King, which is 1,400 pages long. So I'm probably going to die halfway through, but I just started. And I'm doing okay so far. I'm only 30 pages in, but I don't know, anything, all the old Stephen King stuff is really good. You got The Shining, Pet Sematary, It is really good. The newer stuff is really watered down. It's not as genuine, I feel, but if you're gonna read Stephen King, read the old stuff. At least read The Shining, because that's a great movie, and I mean, you know, almost everyone's seen the movie, but not that many people have read the book, and that's kind of sad, because the book is great. It's really long, but it's worth it. The next question that I was asked was hands, and all they said was hands, just hands. So, I'm assuming that means that they want to see my hands. These are my hands. And I use them to do stuff, pick stuff up and move things, you know. You know how I be. So, actually, I used to get made fun of a lot for my hands because I have really long fingers. So I used to get called witchy fingers by this girl in 3rd grade. She's a little snot. She's still a snot, but whatever. Ironically, she had really short, stubby fingers, and I think that she was a little G-louse. Then I got critiqued a lot in high school because I used to grow my nails out to here. And people would think that they were fake, and they wouldn't be grossed out until I was like, oh no, these are real. And then suddenly, it would make all the difference, and they'd be like, really? Well, that's gross. And I was like, well, okay. The last question that I really feel like answering right now is, actually, I'll answer the other one too. But this one is, what music are you currently listening to? I am listening to Don't Let Go by Weezer. I'm just gonna listen to the whole Green album because it's such an amazing album. I love old Weezer. Weezer was one of my first favorite bands. It was Weezer, Green Day, Yellow Card, and Jimmy Eat World. That was it. I listened to those bands so much growing up, and I still do. My love for them has not reduced in the slightest. I don't really like the newer Weezer, but Green album and Blue album, that's where it's at. And the last question that I was asked was, where do you usually blog? And I usually do my blogging in my room, which is where I am right now. So I'm just gonna stand up and kind of show you. Okay, so here's my bed. Here's my computer. I usually use my laptop, which is right here, because I like to like sit in my bed when I'm doing stuff. I have like a bunch of pictures here. I have collages. I have posters that I drew. Here's my TV, Inception poster, Spider-Man poster, Social Network, Departed, Drive, Voyeur, Premium Rush poster that my friend gave me, my armoire, air conditioner. There's my Wii and my N64 because I was playing Donkey Kong 64 like a month ago. Because I, dusting off an oldie. But yeah, so that's, I'm sorry that I'm not super, like, committed right now. I'm really tired. I'm really, really tired. And I'm really thirsty. And I really just, I want to read, and I want to go to sleep. And, thank you for watching this, though. I'm sorry that I'm not more interesting right now. I promise that I'm fun in person. I don't know if you can see it on here as much as I wish that you could. But I'm actually pretty fun. Just not right now. Not unless you're sitting right next to me. Anyways, I'm gonna go get a drink, and sorry, I'm like listening to Weezer now and I'm getting really into it. I'm gonna go get a drink after I finish this song, and thank you for watching, and thank you for following me. I love you guys so much. I really do. Like, I love you guys. I love you. I don't know most of you. Also, can you guys start, like, uploading videos and pictures of yourself? Because I don't know what the fuck, like, half of you look like. That's hard for me. I want to, like, be able to, like, place the face to, you know, the posts. That's my request. That is my only request. I will not... That's it. Good night.